Now you can see the student table has been displayed in the screen, on the screen. In this we have 3 plus 3, 6 records we have. So the grouping, we are going to do the grouping. So we write select command, what we want to show the field. Suppose we want to show the field as stu name. Okay, stu name. Or let us take the grouping fields, not non-grouping. Afterwards, I will take non-grouping. Let us take section. Section, comma, count. Let us count. What we want to count? We want to count marks or students. Anyone you can give. Let us count stu name. Press enter. Then write group by function. Group by, sorry, from table, not group by. From the table name. Our table name is student. Press press the enter key. Then write group by function. Group by. Then write the field name on which you want to group. So we want to group on section field. So write the section field name. Then press the semicolon and press enter. Now you see the grouping will be done on the basis of section, and then counting of student name will be done. Means how many students are there in each group. Okay. Now you can see there are two sections, two groups have been created. Section was a field which was matching, which was having the matching values. Now on this we have created two groups, A and B. Now in each group how many students are there, that has been counted and given here. So 3 students in A group and 3 students in B group. Okay, this is the method to create group. But now we have the multiple nested group. Nested group means grouping on multiple columns. So how can we do that? Let us write the command select command. Now what we want to display? Suppose we want to display section, then count or sum or average. Let us this time write sum of marks. Okay, select section, sum of marks. Then write from the table name student. Then press enter key. Then again, now write group by function. Group by function. Now we are going to apply multiple columns. That is nested group. So first group, on what field we want to group. So suppose we want to group first on section. Then comma the second group. Now second group, suppose we want to have on roll number, which is having the matching value. Kindly find out the field name which is having the matching value. So which field name is having, section is having the matching values, and the roll number is having the matching values. Okay, so let us write roll number. Roll number, then press semicolon and press the enter key. Now you will see first grouping will be done on the basis of section. Then inside that the grouping will be done on the basis of roll number. Okay, and then sum of marks will be displayed according to the groups. Here you can see. First grouping is done on section. Second grouping is done on roll number. That's why it is showing all the records one by one. Okay, A, B, B, B. All the records are shown. Now, if it is not clear, I am going to show you another table. Okay, not another table, but the same table with more records. So for that, what we can do, we can insert the records in the table. How many of you are getting? Kindly tell me. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then also let me tell the grouping on more record. So let me insert more record. Insert into student. Let us write values. Okay. So far we had only one class, 6 class. Now I'm going to add more class, that is 7 and 8 also. Then we will have two more matching values. So let us write in values. Then write the name. Suppose the name is, what fields we have? Let us see the fields. We have STU name, STU class, section, roll number, and marks. STU name, STU class, section. Okay. So now let us write comma class. Suppose class is 7. Comma section. Suppose section is A. Comma roll number. Suppose roll number is 001. Comma the marks. At last there is marks only then. Roll number and then marks. Yes. So suppose marks is 76. Close the parenthesis, the semicolon, and enter key. It is entered. Now let me write another. Insert into students. Okay. Let me change. This time I have written 78. This time roll number is 1. Section is A. Class is 8. Okay. This time name is changed. Suppose it is Monu. Press the enter key. So one more record entered. Now again. Insert into student. Then again. Let us change. This time I am writing the marks. Suppose 66. Then the roll number. Suppose 2. Class section is B. Okay. Then the class is 7. And this time the name is Anu. Press enter key. What's the mistake? Is there any mistake? Yeah. Okay, let me close it. Let me close SQL, then only it will be rectified. Okay, I'm going to open once again SQL. Yes, now again I'm going to share SQL screen. Kindly see. Now you can see the SQL screen.
Yes, sir.
Kindly reply. Can you all see the SQL screen? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, these are the records we have entered. Sonu Monu for class 7-8, section A, roll number 1, marks 76, 78. Let us enter 2 more records. Then I continue, okay? So let me enter 2 more records. Suppose we have insert into student, press enter, value. Then the value, suppose we have okay, comma the class, suppose the class is again 7, comma section, section is B, comma roll number suppose 2, comma marks, suppose marks 56. Press the semicolon, press enter key. Okay, entered. Now once again, this time suppose the name is okay, then class suppose 8, section B, roll number 2, 56. It is okay. These many records we have entered. Okay, now let us display the table. Select from student. Okay, this is now the table. Now in this table, let us group on the basis of STU class, then on the basis of section, and then on the basis of roll number. Okay, so what we can do, we can write the command select from, select command, then let us write the field names which we want. So let us write the field name, only those field names which have the matching values. So which field names is having matching value? STU class. STU class is having comma, then STU section. Section is having, okay. Then let us write the function, aggregate function. What you want to sum up, or what you want to average, or what you want to count. So let us count the name. First, let us count the name, STU name. Sorry, count. Let us write count function. We can write count all also, no problem. Count star. It will count all the records. Press enter key. Then write from the table name is student. Press enter key. Then write group by, then 2 or more than 2 fields. Okay, then write suppose we want first to group according to class, STU class. Then we want to group according to section, class wise and then section wise. Okay. Now press semicolon and press the enter key. Now you see the groups of classes and then sections. So we will have a group by class, we will have the group of 3 groups, that is 6, 7, 8. And then sections, as you know, A and B, 2 sections are there. So here we can see, according to the given condition, grouping has been done. That is, we have the 6th class and we have 2 sections also. So first class wise grouping done, and in that class wise also section wise has been done. So class wise 6, group of 6 has been created. Now in 6, 2 groups are there, A and B. So for A, 6A and then 6B. In the same as 7 class group is created, and that also has 2 sections, that is A and B. So 7A and then 7B is created. Then 8 also, 8 class 8 group is created, and that also has 2 sections, 8A and 8B. So this is called a nested group, or you can say group within the group. Have you all understood? Kindly reply me. Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Problem to anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Further we have, kindly see the screen of picture. Can you see the picture screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this nested grouping I have told. Now we are proceeding. Next we have having clause. Okay. You all know the where clause? Where condition
Yes,
you
sir.
understand now? we had previously we had applied the where condition. In the table we
Yes,
put
sir.
the condition to filter the record. Means what records we want, that much only we can find out with the help of where clause or with the help of where condition. In the same way, for grouping, or you can say for group by function, we can use the having clause. Having clause is just like you can say where condition, but where condition is applied on the entire row. But here having clause is not applied on the rows or record. It is applied on the group by field names. The field names which are given in the group by function. Okay, that's what here given. The having clause places conditions on groups in contrast to where clause. Okay, in contrast to where clause. Now what does a where clause do? It places the conditions on individual rows. But here again, while where condition cannot include aggregate function. In where condition, we cannot have aggregate functions like sum, count, or average. But in having clause, if we are using the having clause, we can use the aggregate functions like sum, count, or average. So that's what here given about having clause. Let us see this. As here you can see, the select command is given, then the field names are selected like average of grass and sum of gross. Then the group by function is given. Now it is grouped by grade. And in that also the condition is given, that is grade equal to E4. Means only that grade will be displayed which is having the value E4. Is it clear? In the same way, another grouping is done. Here group by job. Now job group has been created, and in that also the counting is done. And that also counting is done, and the condition is given of counting that having count less than 3. Means only those jobs should be displayed in which only those persons, only less than 3 persons work. In which only less than 3 persons work. So here you can see the result, 2 and 1 has been displayed. 3 or more than 3 is not displayed. That means analyst, only 2 analysts are there. President, only 1 president is there. Okay, that's what is about having clause. It works like where clause, but it works only with group by function. The group by field names given, then after that the having clause can be given. Okay, let us use this with an example. Here different examples are given, like we can have the average value and then compare the average value. We can combine with the logical operator also, like here given, and 2 conditions are given. First condition, having average of whatever is commerce or whatever is this, then greater than 750 and average salary greater than 2000. Then another example you can see, another example is given here, like having count less than or equal to 3. One more example is given, you can use the in or between function, sorry, in or between operator, like here given, having sum of salary between 3000 and 7000. Different examples are there. We can use it according to different conditions. So the time is going to be over, but let me tell this example. I am telling one example of having clause. Okay, so what we write, let us write the select command. Select command, what we want to select? Yeah, any query? Okay, let us write select command, stu class, section, count. Okay. Then let us write the from function, from student. Now write group by. Which field you want to group by? So let us write a group by stu class or any other. Let us write section. Section will be better because in section we have three students, and in some section we have 1 or 2 students. So let us write section. So group by section. Okay. Then write having clause. Having count. Write the function count. It is very small. You can see, but very small. Nah? So let me make it bigger. Now you can see the full screen of SQL.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you see the full screen of SQL?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm using having count, and this should be greater than, sorry, less than 3. Having count less than 3. Now you will see it will group by the sections, and in sections all the records will be counted. In each section, how many records are there, and only those records will be displayed which is less than 3. In which group there are less than 3 records. Okay, if there are 2 records or 1 record, that will be displayed, but 3 is there, then not displayed. So let us press enter. What is written? Having empty set.
Sir, sir.
Yeah.
So take attendance. My signal is very weak. I am disconnecting many times.
Kindly speak loudly.
सर उसका सिग्नल लो है, अटेंडेंस
My signal is very weak.
Okay, let me tell in this on another day. Okay, because attendance also will be taken. You are right. Let me stop.